What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's time for another ranking video. Today we are going to be ranking the Nintendo Switch 2 games, the ones I played, by the way. I'm ranking every single Switch 2 game that I have played. I put the haven't played tiers in the ones that I haven't played. And, yeah, we're gonna rank all Switch 2 games. The Switch 2 is 1 year old, baby. I can't believe it's been that long. So today, I think it's only necessary that I look back at every Switch 2 game that's been, you know, released up to Yoshi's Mysterious Book, basically. Up to Star Fox, and the others are not out yet. But, yeah, we're gonna be ranking every single Switch 2 game. This is gonna be a very short ranking, but I'll go into detail of each game, because I was gonna make a video on, like, oh, it's been 1 year since the Switch 2 or whatever, but I think it makes sense that I rank these games. I know, really weird one, but let's just see how this goes, honestly, because, well, I got so much time with me, so yeah. Here we go. Let's go and get this started. Starting this off with the launch title of the Switch 2, Mario Kart World. I know I made some videos about being a little harsh with Mario Kart World, because I will say I have been playing it a lot more than I thought lately, and I still think it's a joyful game, in my opinion. I've actually weirdly been liking it a lot more now. I don't know what happened, but I don't know, maybe I was like too harsh back then. I don't know, I just randomly play Mario Kart World sometimes, and I just still have a fun time playing the game. Because it's still Mario Kart at the end of the day. The animations of the characters are great. I gotta say, I love the style of this game. The soundtrack is peak. Like, so many amazing songs getting remixed, like, you can't ignore that. And, like, you know, it's a fun game overall. I think I'm one of those who thinks this game can be overhated at times. That being said, though, it's still not the greatest Mario Kart game of all time. Because, in my opinion, I don't hate intermission like I did back then, but I can totally see why some people were not a fan of it. If they had options to turn them off for online, I think that would be better. I know some people think it would kill online. No, it freaking wouldn't. It's Mario Kart. And at the time of this release, maybe there could be some DLC, but I don't know. We gotta get that DLC at some point, honestly. So, yeah. I need Diddy Kong and King K. Rool, and I'll make this the best Mario Kart game of all time. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, Mario Kart World is a great game, but I can totally understand why it disappoints some people. But I'll give this an A tier. I say it's a great time, and I do think the hate sometimes can be overblown. I think it does need new tracks, though, because I've already been sick of playing the same ones. Also, yeah, I'm not going to also rank third parties for Switch 2, because I know there's a lot of takes on that everywhere, so, but I want to give honorable mention to, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and also Rebirth that I'm currently playing at the time of this recording, so, that's cool. Alright, Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour, haven't played, and I don't think I will. It's like one of those, I don't know, it's like an instruction book where you play mini games from what I've seen online, and I think that's enough to say I don't think I'm too interested in getting it. GameCube NSO. Alright, GameCube is one of my favorite systems, but as it stands right now, I'm gonna have to put this in, like, B tier. There's some good stuff in there, like, I guess there was Mario Strikers, F-Zero GX is pretty neat. We did get Chibi Robo, which is neat, but there's just not a lot of games at the moment, so I think when we see a bit more GameCube games, it'll go up. Oh wait, Wario World's on there. Yeah, I guess I could put it up there, but as it stands, I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think the rating will definitely change once we get more games, but as it stands, I don't know, it kind of needs more. Wario World is cool though. I love Wario World, but unfortunately, that doesn't justify me putting it in A tier. It's like one of the few games I care about, so yeah. I do play video games, by the way, so yeah. Alright, I also will rank the Switch 2 Edition games because, well, I gotta have to include them at some point. Alright, so we got Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, Switch 2 Editions. It just makes the games look nicer, and, I mean, like, I played these games already, so, like, I don't know how I can rank them, you know what? I'll just put, I'll put this one, Zelda, Switch 2, I don't know, I'll just put this tier, because, like, it makes sense that they be up here, you know, so yeah, it's gonna be a weird ranking, but we're gonna put both of them right here, because they're essentially S tiers, still peak games, you know, so yeah. And now, my favorite game of all time, baby, I'm gonna make a video after 1 year of Bonanza, by the way, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza is still peak cinema. I go back to this game and play it for events, unfortunately. There's, like, these online events, but even then, I still have a fun time with Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's seriously peak Donkey Kong, and I still think it's my favorite game of all time. You think that time has passed now? No, I think it's my favorite game of all time. It's fun platforming, a story that's pretty good for a Donkey Kong game, honestly. The style is great, the gameplay mechanics are so much fun. Soundtrack, I wish it was a little better, but still really cool. Introduce some new ideas, and brings back a fan favorite villain, King K. Rool, of course. Like, dude, there's just so much I can love about this game. Like, really, my only issue is maybe some mid-boss fights, but that's about it. This game is still peak, and the reason I have a Switch 2. So this alone deserves the S tier. Like, come on, not even close, honestly. I love Bonanza so much, man. Seriously, it was just the Donkey Kong game in my dreams, and Nintendo made it. Like, seriously. I don't know, man. I can't wait for the next 3D Mario game, because I don't know how it's gonna top this. I mean, it doesn't need to, but I don't know. I have to see, man. Alright, next up, Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 Edition. Oh, God. I think this is our first F tier, unironically. I'm only ranking the Switch 2 content, because if this was just Jamboree alone, I'd give it like a C or B, to be honest. Like, I remember I gave it a high rating before, but I think I noticed Mario Party Jamboree has too many flaws for me to rank it higher. Like, the minigames, some minigames drag out for too long, especially the Ally games. The minigame variety is kind of lacking. I don't know, the speed is just too slow. There is some good to be had here, but I think it's just too flawed for me to rank it higher. It's kind of like a good Mario Party game, but could have been handled better. But yeah, the Switch 2 Edition sucks. It had some cool ideas. The 2v2 boards are probably the best part of it, honestly. And then there's some, there's like these mic games or whatever, or not mic, maybe. Oh yeah, I guess, not mic. There's like these camera mini games you can play that use the Switch 2 gimmicks, but again, you need the camera to play these, and apparently you can't play most of them online, so that's neat. And yeah, you can turn off the Jamboree buddies or whatever for 2v2 boards, but again, you need the Switch 2 Edition to do that. I don't know, I think that's really, I guess they had some mouse control minigames, which I think was pretty neat, but yeah, that's all I can really say. This is definitely a disappointing way to handle Mario Party DLC. Maybe not the worst thing ever. I guess F is maybe a little too harsh, maybe D at worst. Like, I like, for Mario Party DLC ever, this was a disappointing way to handle it. I think they should have added like another board or two, and yeah, but hopefully, next Mario Party game, they can actually start adding more boards. I mean, 7 was already fine, 5... great boards at 5. Well, I don't like Google Lagoon personally, but whatever. 5 new boards, 2 returning ones. I think that's a concept that they should do for like the next game. Have fun new boards and 5 returning boards. I don't know. That's a cool idea. I wish they would have done, honestly. But yeah, again, not the worst thing ever, but yeah, it just could have been handled way better. This releasing Near Bonanza is hilarious, by the way. Alright, Drag X Drive. This is another D tier. I mean, come on. I played the demo and that was enough. It's breaking your Joy-Cons. Driving with cars, there's not much. I don't know, you play for a few minutes and you're done. So yeah, not much substance there at all. And it's also just, the colors are just so bland, like no color at all. It looks so, like the definition, like, oh, this should have just came free with your Switch 2 instead of you have to pay for it. So I guess it's like $20, but like, I'd rather use that on something else. So yeah. Alright, next up we have is Kirby Forgotten Land Star Cross World Switch 2 Edition. I gotta say, the Switch 2 Edition games, I'm pretty impressed at how this one, honestly. I would have liked it to be a little longer, but for what it is, I'd say it's pretty good, honestly. It's a good way to handle a Switch 2 Edition game. You have levels that are somewhat remixed of the full game, but still a lot of decent amount of content for it. And again, music is really good, and it's Kirby in the Forgotten Land. You can't go wrong with that. So I say an A tier personally. Not super high, but yeah, I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. Alright, now we have Pokemon ZA. I haven't played this one, and I'm not really a Pokemon fan nowadays, so yeah, this one's gonna have to go lower here. Hyrule Warriors. Warrior games are not my thing. I'll let you guys comment how you guys feel about it. Alright, Kirby Air Riders. This is a game I was pretty excited for, but wasn't super crazy over, because Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube wasn't my kind of game. Like, I don't think it's a bad game, but also just wasn't for me. But for some reason, Air Riders really surprised me. The gameplay is fun. The amount of content there is, all of his content, day one, there's like events or something that goes on, but that doesn't affect the game itself, really. Like, you can do that if you want to. Like, there's so much content. There's barely any Nintendo multiplayer games that have their content actually handled well day one, in my opinion. And Kirby Air Ride is an exception, I gotta say. Like, I love how it looks, by the way. The soundtrack's amazing. I love the extra modes you can play, City Trial, Top Spin, and the regular racing, or whatever that's called. But yeah, I gotta say. And the story mode's actually pretty neat, too. I like the road trip concept, honestly. There's nothing much I can say, aside from maybe the dumb online inconsistency. That's probably the only negative you can say about this game, but that's a lot of online multiplayer games, honestly. So yeah. But yeah, Kirby Air Riders on the same tier as Bonanza for me. I didn't think it would be surprising. It's really surprised me how much I love this game, honestly. So yeah, and it's coming from someone who didn't care for Kirby Air Ride. So yeah, I can totally understand it may be lower on most people's list because it's definitely a learning curve of a game. It's more experimental, but man, it's just too much fun to mess around in. So yeah. Alright, Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, we'll count this game because why not? You guys already know how I'm feeling about this if you've watched a decent amount of my videos already. I don't think this is the worst game ever made material, but it's definitely a game that could have been handled better. Like, I will say, for positives, it looks beautiful, and I love the soundtrack. Gameplay is about what you expect from Metroid Prime, but man, there's just some decisions that just hold the game back. The NPC characters are kind of whatever for me. It's not Miles, by the way. It is someone who's infinitely worse, in my opinion. And the desert gameplay is just so barren. Like, that was just the one thing holding back the game, just driving in the desert. And you need to do that to get green crystals just to beat the game. So, yeah, if you don't know about that, you're not going to beat the game. Oh, my God. It's just... I feel like this game could have been good, but man, there's just things holding it back, honestly. It just kind of sucks, man. Alright, I gotta put this in C tier or B tier? I'm serious. I'm like, honestly looking back, maybe C tier. Like, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worse it gets, in my opinion. It kind of sucks, man. Oh well. Can't win again, not every game is going to be a winner, but man, I feel like Prime 4 is going to be this slam dunk of a game. Although, I guess I'm more excited for the 2D Metro game, so I guess there's that. Alright, next up, Animal Crossing, haven't played. I'm not big on Animal Crossing, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get this. Mario Tennis Fever, alright, where am I going to put this on the list? I will let the recency bias pass by. I say this is a good Mario sports game, in my opinion, and I'm not going to reveal prices in these videos because I think it's 100% unnecessary. Mario Tennis should be the exception. You need to bring it up. Like, I don't know why they made this $70. Like, $70 for a Mario Tennis game, you need to buy this on sale at most, in my opinion. This should have been like 40, 50 at most. Like, because I think it's good. The gameplay is fun. I love the concept of the Tennis Fever rackets. The story mode's kind of mid, but yeah, there's actual unlocking characters, and it actually feels tough to do, especially with the tournaments. Like, the stuff is there. It's just priced too high, honestly. So yeah, I guess it's not the best Mario Tennis ever. And granted, Mario Tennis isn't really my thing, or I'm not crazy over Mario sports games. So like, I don't know, if it's just a fun Mario sports game, which I can accept it. So I say a B tier personally. So yeah. Alright, Xenoblade X Switch 2 Edition. Well, I played the original game. I think it's a... I don't know, for some reason, I love Xenoblade 1, but for some reason, I couldn't vibe with this one, despite all the people saying, wow, Xenoblade X is like one of the few good Wii U games, and then, I don't know, I couldn't really get into it. I'll give it respect for how visually it looks and the music is peaked, but, I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it, so I say like a B tier. You're not as bad as Metroid, okay? Alright, I haven't played this one, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's basically, from what I've heard, Minecraft with a mix of, like, Animal Crossing and collecting Pokemon. Could be neat whenever I get a chance to try it out. I'll give it a chance someday, but not at the moment. Next up, Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition. I gotta say, of the Switch 2 Edition games, this one really surprised me, and Rosalina bias, this is the best one for sure. Like, you have, the Koopalings are back. You have a little 1 hour little campaign of stopping the Koopalings, and then you have some challenges you can do, similar to New Super Mario Bros. U challenges. And I gotta say, those were probably the best parts of this adventure. And, you know, playing Mario Wonder and Rosalina, a game I already liked, and now I love even more now. I don't get the hate sometimes I see with Mario Wonder. Sure, maybe the replayability isn't the greatest, but, like, I'm so busy with stuff that I can never have time to replay, so this doesn't matter for me. Gotta say, Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition really surprised me. So, A tier. And now the last game, because the other games are not out yet, Yoshi Mysterious Book. I gotta say, if you watch my video, I love this game way more than I thought I would. I thought it was gonna be another mid-Yoshi game, and it just comes and goes. And no, it actually was surprisingly a highlight for me of one to Switch 2. It's a simple game, you can't die in it, but I feel like you need to really get into... If you don't care about the difficulty in these games, I think that's the best type of enjoyment you'll get from it, in my opinion. Like, if you're only looking for hard games, then yeah, you should probably pass on it. But man, aside that, this game is so charming. Using, like, discoveries for the NPCs was honestly really cool. And, like, dude, I gotta say, this game really surprised me. It's also a big lore drop, too, so yeah. Gotta say, A tier for Yoshi and Mysterious Book. Congrats, Yoshi, for finally having a good game. Alright, and then the other games are not out yet, so let's just put all of them in haven't played. But the one I'm looking forward to the most is definitely Splatoon Raiders. I'll get Star Fox. Fire Emblem isn't my thing. I'll give a chance to Pokemon. Maybe Pokemon will be good. Alright, and that's every Switch 2 game ranked from the ones I played. So yeah, I gotta say, for a first year of the console, maybe not the greatest thing ever, but man, Bonanza, Air Riders, like, those are peak in my opinion. Yoshi surprised me. Mario 1 Switch 2 Edition surprised me. Kirby was neat. Kirby Forgotten Land. Mario Kart World. It does have some improvements I need, but overall, still a great time. Then the B tier is Metroid. Yeah. Alright. And that's my Switch. That's the Switch 2 ranking for after 1 year, assuming there's no Shadow Drop game at the time of this recording. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. How you guys feel about the Switch 2 after 1 year? What's your favorite game on the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.